Let's look at the key components of when you write a function. So first is the name of the function, and then it is going to be the input parameters. You could have many parameters, whatever you want. They can be of any type. Then you want to put the output. What is the return value? That goes here. So for an example, I could say paint calculator is the name, and then I could say here what are the inputs, the length and the width. So what type are they? They are going to be double length comma double width. So you need to have the type and the name of the parameter. Return type is going to be, what type is it? You don't have to have a name for the return value. You just say what type is the return value. So it's going to be double because I'm going to be returning the area, right? So area is the return value. The length and the width are here. So my function will just look like this: double paint calculator. So let us say there is no return value. Instead of double, we would put void. When there is no return value, it's void. When there is no input, you will just have a parenthesis and this will be blank. Let's go and actually implement this now. Okay, here's my function, and then I have my main. So what I want to do here is, you want to make sure this function is defined above the main, not below. Okay, so we have a double paint calculator with an input of double length and double width. Let us write the logic for it. So I have to write area So I calculated the area. Oh, let me go back and take back what I said. This is not area. We said it's a paint calculator, so this is not going to be area anymore. This is going to be gallons of paint. So that can still be double, so that makes sense. Okay, so area is going to be length times width. So this is for one wall, right? So we know that 1 gallon can paint up to 200 square feet. Which is going to mean 1 by 200 gallon for 1 square feet. Okay, so whatever is the area, so if we say double paint required area times 1 by 200, that is the answer. So that is going to be how much paint we need. So if we have 1,000 square feet, 1,000 by 200, that is going to be 5 gallons. So whatever is that amount is what is going to be done. So now we have to return a value. So we have to return paint required. Okay. So this by itself is going to be self-sufficient. Avoid taking inputs or writing output from a function. Do it only from the main method. Keep it clean. Now we have to call this paint, right? So let us say this person is going to get the input for 4 walls. Let's just say this guy is going to have an input for 4 walls. So for int I equal to 1, I less than 5, I plus plus. So I am putting a loop so I can get input for 4 walls. Cout enter length of wall number, and then I can say I. Wall number I will be wall number 1. So I need to define length and width. The double length of wall double width of wall. Okay, so this is what's going to be my input. Cin is going to be length of wall. So I could do the same thing for the width of the wall. Okay, now I got the length of wall, I got the width of wall. Now I have to call the paint calculator. So call the paint calculator, send in length of wall and width of wall. Send in these two parameters, semicolon, and this returns a value. We have to capture it here. Okay, so let's do total paint. So we could just do here total paint required equal to we could do it in 2 steps. So we could just say answer equal to, so we just get the input separately. Now we can add it to the total paint required. Total paint equal to total paint plus answer. Okay, so now we are going to do this for 4 times. At the end we will have the answer. So we'll go say cout total paint for this work is equal to, and then I will say total paint, and then I will say in gallons. So that is how much paint we need. Okay, so this is where we do the function call. There we are sending the parameters. When you send the parameters, you don't again declare. So this is called as function definition. This is called as a function call. So line 31 is a function call. You just directly send the parameters. Line 5 is a function definition where you say what type this function can take. You set the rules in line 5, but you then just follow the rules in line 31. Okay, I just ran the function. There are no errors. So it tells me that totally there is 13.82 gallons required. So basically this function got called, we got the area and everything. So if you want to like cross check the area, what you can do here is you can say console.writeLine, sorry, forgive me, wrong class, cout area equal to, and then we can give area here. So what happens then is area for each and every time it gets called, you can see that, and then based on that you can calculate also. So let's run this function again. So 20 by 30 is the first wall, 10 by 10 is the second wall, 12 by 14 is the third wall, 20 by 40 is the fourth wall. Okay, it's telling me there's 8.3 gallons required. So you can see at every step it is giving me the area. 3 times 2 is 6, 600 is correct, then 100, 700, 168, 800. So let's add them together. So you have to like manually verify till you know the program is working right. So 800 plus 168 plus 100 plus 600. Okay, that divided by 200 is 8.35. Okay, it's working out fine. So this is called as like this is basically just diagnostic. You don't need it, seriously. If you want it, you can keep it. The one thing I noticed is I don't want the number to be smushed, so I'm gonna leave some space there and have a colon here so I can see the separation. but this is all just beautification. So see, that makes more sense. So I can say 20, so they are not smushed. There, so they seem to work fine. So the one other thing is, the other thing, just want to like touch base really quick. I don't want to go into details of it. As long as you know what is the output, what is the input, and how to call a function, I think you're good. If you want to understand function overloading, what that means is a function can have the same name, but it can be distinguished based upon the different types of parameters. For example, let us say I have a circular room and I want to do the paint calculation for a circular room. Okay, I can use the same name. All I would get is radius. Okay, the area formula is different, right? The area would be 2 times 3.14 times radius. No, it's pi r square, sorry. Pi r square. So radius times radius. Okay, so the area of a circle is different than the area of a square. So you could have the same name, but based upon the different parameters that you're sending, that function can be distinguished easily. So let us see how this works. So I have I have 4 walls like this, and then I'm going to have the 5th wall that is a circle. Don't ask me how can there be a circular wall. Let's maybe do a cylindrical wall. Circular looks stupid, right? Cylinder. No, let us say that there is a circular wall. Maybe it's like an accent wall or something. Let's not overcomplicate it. So here I'm going to say paint calculator, and then I'm just going to send the radius, which is going to be, let us say 25. I just want to make sure that this works before I even like worry about it. So let's run this and see. Area of circular wall. So there is no error here. There are 2 functions that have the same name but different parameters. If I had 2 functions with the same name and same number of parameters, I would have had an error. Okay, so because the input parameters are different, that is what is called as function overloading. So in this case it worked fine. So if I want to add the total paint for that one also, then we could just do that. I really don't want to. I just want to keep it separate here because this is just for understanding what is operator overloading. That's why we did it. So we'll keep it separate. Okay, so please make sure that you understand why we use a function and how to call a function, how to define a function. Once you do that, then things becomes really easy. I hope this video was helpful. There is an assignment this week, so make sure that you follow the instructions. Thanks and have a great day.